Hello everyone and welcome to our hip mobility series. I am going to take you through just a hip mobility flow that I use with a lot of my clients. Anyone that has really tight hips, this is a really good sort of series to open things up. I will say though, it can irritate certain types of hip pain. So I'm not going to go into all of that, but I'm just going to say if you are someone that has like symptoms from FAI or like labral tear stuff or pain in the front of your hip or in your groin, then this may not feel the best. You try it out, but just listen to your body. If you have pain, then just like back off with some of the positions and just do what you can. Not something we need to push through. But in saying that, this is hard. You may feel muscles you've never felt before. You might cramp up. That's all totally normal if you've never done this type of mobility work before. So without further ado, let's get going. So the first thing I want you to do is test your shin box. This is a shin box, making a box with our shins, kind of. So you're going to get into this position, and I want everyone to have their left leg forward and their right leg back. And you're going to just see how you feel and where you feel tension, what side. Can you even get on top of your hips, or are you really like leaning away, unable to sit comfortably on top? And then we're going to check the other side. So we're going to do a test and retest at the end of the video and see if we made a change. I know for me, I'm feeling more tension in my back, kind of front of my hip, on this side more than the other. So just a good little audit there. Okay, so we're all going to start on the side with our left leg forward, right leg back. Okay, so number one, we are going to lean forward. Hands are going to be down, and we're going to do active internal rotation. So internal rotation is lifting and lowering our pinky toe to the ceiling. So we're going to do 10 of these. And try to have your foot just coming straight up and not towards your butt. That's kind of more hamstring helping us out, and we don't necessarily want that. So we're at 7. So just kind of lifting and lowering the foot as much as you can. And this is 10. And then we're going to do 5 reps of a 3 to 5 second hold at the top. So we're going to come up and just hold, lift, 2, 1, and down. 4 more of those. And down, lift, 3, 2, 1. 2 more, lift. Last one, lift as high as you can for 3, 2, 1. Whew, beautiful. Okay, next we're going to put our hands behind our hips, behind our butt, sort of spin towards your back knee, and we're going to lift and lower the knee now. So this is active external rotation of the right hip. We're going to do 10. Try to lift all the way up. And try not to let anything else move, just that femur in the acetabulum. Good, and when we've done 10 in total, we're gonna hang out at the top and pull 3, 2, 1, and come down. So we're doing 5 reps of that with the isometric hold at the top. 2, getting hard for 3, just breathe through it. And last one for 5. Position number 3, we're going to lift and lower this entire leg. So you're going to find your hands on the floor in front of you. Try to keep your knee behind your waist, like don't have it up here in a crunch or in flexion. We're going to try to be just the knee going out to our side, and then we're going to lift the whole limb for 3, 2, 1. So we're getting some active abduction got 10 of these, so I'm at 5, I think. You can also try to go no hands. It's a little bit harder. Try to just lift the hip. It is hard. You're going to lean a little bit, but try not to like lean a ton. Try to keep your trunk relatively stable. That's why I find it easier with the hands on the ground for 8. Whew, it's getting hard. Last one for me. Okay, and the last position on the right leg, we are going to lift, kick out, and bring our leg across to a hover. So we're going to kick out and hover. Bring it back. So that's 1. Lift and kick. Get it all the way back behind you. We're going to do 6 of these. I've got 1 more. A lot of hip flexor there. Last one we're going to do in this position, then we'll rinse it out, then we'll switch sides, is the front leg. We're going to lift essentially the whole leg towards us. So you're going to put your hands on the ground, pick a spot and stay there. So I'm not like going to lean all over the place. So this is the amount of lean I'm going to be in, and then I'm going to lift and hold for 3 seconds. So you're trying to take this hip and close it, but try to get that whole limb off the ground and holding. So we're doing 6 of these. 3. So don't lean back. Stay where you are for 4. 2 more. 5. Lots of groin here. And 6. Whew, beautiful. So now we're going to do what I call a windshield wiper. So we're going to rinse it out, both sides. Oh, definitely feel that. Good. Once you've done a few windshield wipers, we're going to switch sides and we're going to do everything now on the opposite. Okay, hope you're still with me. Let's go. We're going into our active internal rotations. Pinky lifts up. We're doing 10. You might have one side that's pretty different. That's normal. Oh yeah, we're not doing holds. So we're just doing 5 quick reps. 5. Lift as high as you can though. Remember to not let your foot kick into your butt. Try to keep it straight up. Last one for me. Good. Then, so we're doing 10 reps of those and then 5 holds with a 3-second pause at the top. Now we're going to turn our torso a little bit towards our back knee, hands behind your butt, lift and lower for external rotation. So 10 reps. Try to get all the way to the top. Eight, 9, 10. Hold at the top for 3 seconds. And 5 reps of that isometric hold at the top. Position number 3, we're going to lift and lower that whole leg. Oh, this one's hard. I hate this one. My hip is really tight today, so it's a struggle. Just do your best and try and keep that knee in line with your hip, not into hip flexion. 5, 6, we're doing 10, 9, 10. Last one for this back leg is that kick around. So we've got 6 of those. We're gonna kick out and around, hover it, bring it back. So that's 1. You can use your core a little bit on this one as well when you bring it around. 4, 2 more, 5, and 6. Good, and the last one, we're going to our front leg and we're lifting, lowering the leg towards, so we're closing this angle between our femur and our pelvis. Lifting, holding, we've got 6 of these. Don't lean back, just lift. 3, 4, lift it up for 5, and last one for 6, lift, 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 and lower. Good. And let's windshield wiper. Rinse it out. Whew. Good job. So now we're going to retest back to our our first side. And you're going to see if you feel any freer, if you can sit down a little bit better. Even 1 millimeter change is good. And if no change, that's also good. You know, for me, that side feels like quite a lot better. And you can go through this sequence one more time. So starting on that first side again with the active internal rotation, active external rotation, the whole leg lifts and abduction, and the kick around for some hip flexor, and then the front leg lifts into adduction. And then you can do that on both sides. So I'll write that down in the description below. And other than that, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time. Peace.